everybody. Well. It's me, it's JPtheOrangeLantern here. And today, it is once again FMV Friday! Yay! And today we are going to be taking a look at the brand new game, and by brand new, I mean new as of this Wednesday, game Murderous Muses. For those of you who don't know, Murderous Muses is a brand new game that was developed and made by the same people who gave us titles including, but not limited to, the awesome Infectious Madness of Dr. Decker, which we had covered on the channel in past FMV Friday streams, the Shapeshifting Detective, and the Dark Knights of Poe and Monroe. Now, ordinarily I would have actually played the Dark Knights of Poe and Monroe first, because I played all of the other games on the channel except for by the developers Diavecchi. I always feel like I mispronounce that. Studios, but this game has been circled on my calendar all year since I knew it was coming out, and so I decided to put that on the back burner, at least in terms of FMV Fridays, and we're instead going to play the brand new Murderous Muses instead. The good news is that I do plan on one day getting to the Dark Knights with Poe and Monroe, but I just couldn't pass up the opportunity to see and support this amazing studio with their newest title. Now, I'm on the title screen for a handful of reasons. Number one, because I want to give people a chance to join in before we get into the madness of the Murderous Muses, of Murderous Muses, if you will. I also want to take the opportunity to tell you that if you're hearing potentially my throat being a little raspy, that's because it is. Excuse me. I wanted to play through this game, and so I decided to do it anyways, even though I'm not feeling 100%, especially not vocally. But I do hope that you guys will enjoy this, because the FMV Fridays streams seem to be the ones that get the most views on my channel on YouTube, and I got over 300 subscribers because probably for no other reason but those playthroughs of the various FMV games that I've done. And some people are probably wondering, will I ever cover classic FMV games? Possibly, but right now I am simply just doing modern FMV because it's easier for me to capture, because I've said in the past I do not have the most advanced computer. So as such, I am not sure as to if I can run those games, those older FMV titles. With that said, I also should feel inclined to mention that if you are interested in my other FMV video playlists, you can in fact check out the YouTube channel, which is in the description. And if you want to see me streaming games live, I don't really have a hard and fast schedule, and I know Twitter is not everybody's favorite place in the world, but if you want to see more of my streams and you want to actually get involved and stuff, you can in fact see me on Twitch, which is also linked in the channel description. And please give me a follow, guys. It would mean the world to me if you could give me a follow on Twitch and subscribe on YouTube, because I do have nearly 100 followers. So yeah, I on Twitch, and that would mean the world to me. I also want to admit that I would actually like to apologize, because I was technically wrong. This game actually did not come out, or it came out on the 12th, and so it was 2 days ago. So yeah, anyways, here we go. We're going into this completely blind. I have no idea what seed means. I don't even really know what the plot is, honestly, because I wanted to keep it fresh. So, I do hope you guys enjoy, and yeah. The game's available on all platforms, with the exception of Nintendo Switch, but it is coming to Nintendo Switch. So for those of you who want to play this game, you can play it on pretty much any platform. And I'm trying to look up something in particular here before we get going, because yes, here it is. There we go. Let's start this son of my gun. This is also the first game, I feel I should add, that does not have Wales Interactive as the publisher for Devecchi Studios. Wales has been...
Higgins quit because he was a bit crazy. You're not a bit crazy, are you?
Oh, we're all
These
mad
paintings,
here.
They're just paper and pigment. Nothing else.
Ooh.
See you in the morning. Sorry, I forgot to mention. If anyone does try to break in, then don't try and be a hero. Just call the police and run. Okay? Stay safe.
Ooh, so we're a security guard, are we? Miller Haven's Unsolved Mysteries. The Murder of Mordecai Gray. There's a name.
To Mernhaven's Unsolved Mystery.
Hey, it's Poe from Poe and Monroe.
We'll be trying to solve the murder of Mernhaven's most famous artist, Mordecai Gray. Brutally murdered in his loft last year, on the night of All Hallows Eve. Gray had been painting 6 portraitures at the time. They were all suspects, according to Justice Hoon.
Linda and Tim Crowles. Very well. Or Cowles, very well. Very done. Well done.
Could there still be a killer on the loose?
Well, it's an FMV game, so yes.
The lush burlesque dancer.
Ooh.
Or Otto Pipistrel, our now famously cancelled ventriloquist. Or perhaps Lilith Rendell, the island's only undertaker.
Ooh, and Aslan Death, or Death,
our twinless tennis star. Xavier Hahn, the reclusive clockmaker, and finally, Vice Justice Catherine Myers. Perhaps Justice Hoon was covering up for his understudy. We have all the juicy details coming up, but before we discuss those murderous muses, let's delve into the mind of the killer by retracing their footsteps on that fateful day.
Oh, that's cool. I love that. That's a great way to set this up. I love that. And, okay, 2 things that I want to say before we go forward. Number 1, love the setup. And for those of you who are very much interested, I feel that I got to give credit to Tim and Linda Cowles. They have really developed a writing style that works, and they've gotten a lot of good actors to become recurring characters. Including Clemens Koering, who that was the guy who just did the introduction right there, and Aslan Death. I believe I hope to God I'm pronouncing that correctly, because or Island, or maybe it's Island. I think it's Island Death. Miss Death is Death a excuse me, ATH. She is without a doubt probably one of the most recognizable faces of the Vecchi studios and their projects. And she is, in my opinion, the star of their respective shows. She is very beautiful. She is very talented. I will not lie and not pretend that I have a crush on her. So, but yeah, the acting all around usually in these games is good. But this is actually new. We actually have a character that, while we don't see them, we actually might seemingly be able to interact with them, as we are a security guard at an art gallery. Way better than the job that we had at the pizzeria. I mean, for crying out loud, the pizzeria paid really lousy, and the pizza that they gave me was stale. So I'm sure we're really glad to be an art museum guard. And we might actually have like legitimate like movement controls in this game too, which again is a first for their games. So let's continue, shall we? Oh, I see. I think seed is just the random number generator, because when you've got the 6 killers, it actually has to randomly generate them. You'll notice that when I played like the shape-shifting detective, and if you saw that on stream, the killer in that game was the same both times I played it. I don't know if I played it again and again, if I would have gotten a different murderer, but that was the case. And with Dr. Decker, I just never was able to figure out the pattern or the formula to it. So I couldn't really speak to it, but here we go. Day 1. Okay. I'm going to say 2 things. Number 1, yes, this looks like a Unity engine game, and it does not look maybe like this massive graphical powerhouse game. But in our defense, I do think that the game is actually going for the ambiance and the art style. Plus, I do think that the whole point of the game is the FMVs, so we probably won't be looking at these graphics very much. Also, love the way the title is just there on the screen. That is very well done. And also, extra points for alliteration, Vecchi Studios. Can we actually read this? We can! A note with curiously uniform handwriting. Hey, can you please open the crates and hang Gray's paintings for me? There should be 6 arriving each day. Please try to match them up correctly with the plex I've put up. When you're done, turn to the security monitor to start your shift. Thank you, Sasha. So that's the curator of the museum who we got our orders from. Okay, so we have an objective. Again, I'm sorry to pause this again. This is just so unique and fascinating, because I can't speak for Dark Knights with Poe and Monroe, but the other Vecchi studio games I played, while I wouldn't necessarily say they aren't games, they were definitely much more emphasis on the interactive movie. So this actually feels already like a game with FMV elements. I like that a lot. But we can actually examine stuff. Okay, over under on the odds that this thing might actually turn on us, like the head will turn.
Welcome to Gallery Argenta.
Oh,
I'm Jamie, your jovial art museum information educator. Push my buttons and see how I respond.
Okay. Part of me wonders if that is in fact Linda Cowles, the other co-author and director of these games, of one half of the husband and wife duo that are like the driving force behind these games, usually.
Welcome to Gallery Argenta. I'm Jamie.
Okay,
your
never mind.
jovial art museum information educator. Push my buttons and see how I respond.
I am guessing very much that it will be, damning, the loop. Staff only. The undulating hills. What? How can I not go in there? I'm staff, damn it. Ooh. What year is this? Is that part of the art gallery, or are we actually like in the 1800s? Well, we can't be because of the TV. Flock of starlings. Oh boy. Oh, yeah, actually we can click on the button without clicking on the painting. Because the painting's probably what transports us to the
loop
FMVs.
depicts the main road encircling Merle Haven that runs around the island and back again in the shape of a Mobius strip.
Oof.
Gray said that if you stand still for long enough on the loop,
Achievement!
you'll meet everyone on the island.
Damn. Listen to your first Jamie. Jamie, that's an acronym. Which actually, I just realized that was an acronym. That when she was talking, it was actually an acronym that she was speaking in regards to her name, Jovial Art. You know, that's actually pretty cool. Again, good job, game. Good points. Points for that. I am going to try to listen to all the lore for obvious reasons. So, apparently we are on an island that is maybe British. And Mordecai Gray is the name of the artiste who apparently is dead. Merlehaven here, huh? Interesting. So we have to put the paintings back up clearly.
One surprising fact in Merlehaven's natural history is the dramatic increase in starlings populating the island. Numbers of these iridescent birds have massively declined on the UK mainland. Yet Merlehaven
we are
seems
in
to
Britain.
attract more and more every day, leading to several spectacular and prophetic murmurations. What magic power does the island hold over these birds?
Probably the same power that forced him to paint. Gray's lore. A person standing next to a blue station wagon without a head. Ooh. Damn. Scrying. Oh god, now I actually have to find out what painting this goes to. Tornado del Luna. Do I actually have to... Oh, that was just a sit. Well, thank you, game. Do I still have this in my inventory? Should probably check the controls here. Head bob. Movement, right stick. Full screen. Skip cutscene. Inventory. Okay, so we do have an inventory in this game, too. That's actually really cool. So we don't have to place the painting right away. That's good. I was a little worried about that. Can I crouch to read that? My eyes are failing. The Monge Crystal?
During an excavation of the Henge in 2011,
The Henge
a pile of
Crystal.
secret passageways and rooms was found running all the way to the Aurora Woods and beyond. This giant crystal ball is one of the few artifacts recovered during the dig. and due to the ban on all paraphernalia of divination, is now safely homed at Gallery Argenta. Don't try to see anything in it. That would be illegal.
I'm sorry, that is kind of funny. Also, so interesting. So they're kind of setting this in the modern age, piecing it together bit by bit. What else was I trying to think of? The henge crystal. Damn it, I had something else in my head in terms of thoughts, but it is kind of nice that you have the inventory here. So, psychic and mystic powers are a thing, huh? Also, odds that I will end up dead. The triumvirate. Any jump scares? Any bets on jump scares here? Hey, it's a fish. Majesty. Okay.
During the freak fish storm of 1976,
Freak fish storm
the
of
first mayor of Merlehaven
1976.
was hit on the head by Majesty, breaking his neck and ending his reign.
Oh my god.
Some scholars believe the fish storm
Wow.
was caused by a Concorde flight from England, whilst others point to a more sinister ceremony near the henge. Either way, Mayor Spence sleeps with the fishes now.
Oh my god, the puns. Somebody the Gallery Argenta, which we are currently in right now, they clearly had fun with their puns. But okay, so we're getting some Cthulhu vibes again, which for those of you who know, and also the buttons are apparently active once we place the paintings. But for those of you who don't remember, The Infectious Madness of Dr. Decker had a lot of Cthulhu elements in it, which I am a big fan of, by the way. I just find something fascinating about Cthulhu. I don't think any of the Hearsemen, the doorway. I want to examine like the area first before I touch any of these paintings. Chapel, that one's easy. It's probably just a picture of a chapel. But yeah.
The chalk cellars are home to one of Merlehaven's largest exports, Merle Port wine.
Ooh.
Using water
fancy.
from a natural spring in the Aurora Woods, the wine is said to have great healing and sometimes hallucinogenic properties. It's also the only alcohol that licensed premises can serve at all times of the day.
Interesting. What was that about it? There's prohibition. There's prohibition in this world, then?
The chalk cellars are home to one of Merlehaven's largest exports, Merle Port wine. Using water from a natural spring in the Aurora Woods, the wine is said to have great healing and sometimes hallucinogenic properties.
Hallucinogenic?
It's the only alcohol that licensed premises can serve at all times of the day.
Damn. That's interesting. Also, I don't think that's wine. That's usually absinthe that has hallucinogenic properties.
This was the last painting from Gray's dream piece.
Ah.
And the last piece he worked on before the 6 portraits that preceded his death.
Ah.
Doorways are said to represent passages and the transition from one life to the next. Notably, Gray was recorded saying that he'd passed through a gateway through which he could not return.
Ooh, spooky. So I'm getting the feeling that the doorway is probably the first portal that we'll mention. Also, I do kind of wonder if we'll actually ever see Gray or if he's just going to be one of those characters that's referred to throughout. Because with like Dr. Decker and Sam in the shape-shifting detective, we were the player character. We never saw them, but since we're a player character as a security guard in this game, one would have to think that maybe, just maybe, we'll actually see our character in the game, or we'll see Mordecai Gray in this game.
Merlehaven's picture postcard lighthouse was built soon after sailors arrived on the island and was tended by lighthouse keeper Leon Knoll for an incredible 53 years.
Ooh.
After Leon's retirement in 2010, the lighthouse stopped working,
Ooh.
and any attempts to fix it have been in vain. Mordecai Gray appeared to have a strange fascination with the building, and it appears in several of his works.
Perhaps Mr. Gray was a BioShock fan. No? Okay. Yeah, I get it. Bad joke. Also, fun historical fact for those of you who don't know anything about lighthouses, because I live in one of the states that surrounds the Great Lakes, and lighthouses are therefore fairly common around here. At least not not where I live right now, but where I used to live. Lighthouse keepers actually back in the day used to live in in those houses. Like they were legitimate lighthouses. Like the keeper lived either on the premises or in a shack nearby. It's honestly pretty cool. And speaking of pretty cool, this is actually a really cool layout for an art gallery. I like it a lot. I would actually go to this gallery if it was real. Let's see. Dominique. Oh, Lilith, the Undertaker, played by Aislinn Dirth, the lovely and beautiful Aislinn Dirth. Or Death, I don't know. Otto, the puppeteer. I'm just trying to see if there are any more paintings that I collect, or if I have to collect them after talking with them. Gray's Lore, number 11. Okay. Gray's Lore, number 7. Farmhouse surrounded by... Okay, so they're all in here. Gray's Lore. Oh, well, I got that one. I know where that one goes. Penguin-like flying... Did it literally just say a penguin-like flying creature? I know penguins can't fly in real life, but come on now. So yeah, we got kind of like an Amnesia Dark Descent vibe going here. Staff room key. Hey. Hey. Who hid this key in a box in the main gallery away from the security guard, aka me? Okay then. I'm not even going to pretend that that makes any degree of sense. Ooh. I like the dust that we got kind of floating around here. Let's see. Morph Girl. Ugh. Can't click on this painting. Or that one. Although, holy crap, that looks creepy. Like, look at that. Can I zoom in? Just sorry to abruptly check the controls. Wait! Excuse me. No, I cannot, in fact, zoom in. I can sprint, though. Okay, that's weird for one of these games. What happens in Gallery Argenta stays at Gallery Argenta. Please do not take any of the works home, Sasha. I would hope so. Also, yeah. I don't think that I don't think that the whole what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas thing should have to apply to an art gallery. Empty box. Empty box. Empty box. Ooh, a squid. Really? Is there no reason for being back here other than to marvel at the fact that, holy crap, Poe and Monroe has a VHS tape I don't know what's more stunning. The fact that that Dark Knights with I always get that confused. It's not Dark Times, Dark Knights with Poe and Monroe. The third game that Diavecchi Studios made is here and present with a reference. Also, for some reason that implies that they take place in the same canon, either as a fiction or whatever. But it's as a VHS tape for the first season, and it's produced by the creators of this game, apparently. Pwam. Inception, man. Alright, let's see here now. Actually, don't remember my objective. Except... Oh yeah, now I remember what I was going to do. Yeah, you don't actually move that slow in this game either, so I don't know why the sprint button's even really here. Okay, let's first look at the penguin and the bell, and then click on the descriptions of our various characters before we put the... Okay. I wish I could read that, but it's a little blurry. I don't know if you can read that. Oh, Great Auk. Must be a name for a penguin. And actually, now that I think about it, obviously this is the meat of the gameplay, but I'm actually going to try to put the paintings that I have back before we talk to our suspects in this murder. Let me guess, just plays a bell sound? Yep, I could have told you that. Ugh. Plus, something tells me that we actually will probably get more paintings with the... Oh, we actually have 6 paintings. But something tells me that we'll actually get more lore and also more paintings to place if we do it this way. No! Damn it. There it is. There it is. Aha!
The Tornado del Luna is Gray's depiction of a freak tornado that occurred in 1969, just after Apollo 11 touched down on the moon.
Whew, how
The more
peculiar.
superstitious inhabitants of Merlehaven thought it was a sign from Mother Earth that man should not be permitted to destroy the moon as it had her.
Okay. Whoa. God, there's a lot of paintings here. Oh, but I think I found the, Yep, I found where the penguin goes. Yep. So the button basically confirms that it's there. Her. That is very creepy. Like, that is very creepy. Like, I don't know why that painting. It's also on the cover, but it's creepy.
No one knows who she is, but rumors abound. Mordecai's first love?
Huh.
His first wife? An ancestor? But why all the blood? Endearingly nicknamed the Mordecai Lisa, striking resemblance to his mother.
Oh, great. So he's Freudian, too. Oh, God. Let's see. Inventory. I do like that you can actually look at these paintings. That's nice. Without having to... The Butcher of Merlehaven. The docks. Okay, what's this?
The fabled great auk was originally thought to be extinct when the last specimens were killed in 1844 on Elbe,
so it was the
off
dodo
North
then, huh?
Iceland. But they reappeared in 1953 along with Merlehaven itself. Sadly, for the remaining auk, they were hunted to extinction again by the crab fishermen who settled here.
Wait, so this island was freshly discovered? Is that what we're getting at here? Also, let's see. Maybe Henge actually fits in here? Nope. I do like that you're not like locked into like a wrong answer. It'll tell you. Oh, I know what this is. Triumvirate. Haha. So there's actually a bit of a puzzle element to this.
The Triumvirate were elected
With
by the
Gray's
first
lore.
settlers to help shape Merlhaven's future. The judge upholds the rule of law. The mayor oversees policy making. And the mage shelters all citizens together under one spiritual umbrella, regardless of their beliefs.
Fascinating. Something tells me that there's a reason why this world is falling apart for them. The bacon, the Hearseman. I don't... Now, before I actually place the last portrait, I am going to go back to the Muses.
Generally recognized as one of Mordecai Gray's more whimsical pieces, this painting depicts Marie's farm in 1975, when farmer Marie Abernathy claimed she woke up to find all her chickens were levitating, as if lifted by an invisible hand. Unsurprisingly, Marie's story was met with ridicule, with some blaming it on the work of a poultrygeist.
Oh, the
called her an
puns!
exorcist.
The puns! They are just both awesome and yet at the same time cringe. Like, I admit, I would probably make a lot of those puns. Or just have puns in general to give. But it's like, oh my gosh, why? It's kind of funny, though. I know our objective is...
Crystal balls were banned on Merlhaven in the mid-1970s, along with all paraphernalia of divination, and now only appear in painted form or behind secure enclosures for educational purposes. The Triumvirate, who jointly agreed to the necessity of the new law, cited the protection of mental health as the primary reason.
So we already have an island that apparently was discovered out of nowhere, which apparently has a large spiritual connection. Fascinating. And I do mean that, by the way. Like, it is fascinating. And actually now it occurs to me that you could probably just end up taking the paintings down and, like, that might be what it is. In fact, let me see here. There it is. Okay, so you do actually get, like, a little bit of lore, but there's, like, no real reason to... Yeah, there's no real reason to remove it, per se. At least not right at the moment. Okay, let's see our characters.
Perfectionist surgeon turned clockmaker Xavier
Really?
Hahn is Merlhaven's
You went from a
most
clockmaker?
in-demand artisan. He took a small hiatus when his mother died last year, and more recently after divorcing his wife Caroline. But his reclusiveness and rare output has made him more in demand than ever.
Fascinating. So something tells me that after we examine, or after we get the first 6, then we'll be able to interact with these paintings as FMVs. Sunday and Monday, twins.
Sunday and Monday, Merlhaven's most remarkable twins,
Huh.
were already well known as the miracle test tube daughters of geneticists Goddard and Constance Finch.
Huh.
But they found
Wow.
fame in their own right on the tennis court, quickly becoming the world's youngest and most memorable doubles champions.
Wow. That is impressive. Also, Sunday and Monday being their names. Oh man, poor girls.
Professor Catherine Myers is Merlhaven's current Vice Justice, serving under Justice Hoon, and is directly
Justice
responsible for
Hoon.
maintaining criminal laws and rehabilitating offenders.
Oh.
She's also the mastermind behind Merlhaven Manor, the island's only penitentiary, allowing offenders to rehabilitate closer to home instead of being sent overseas.
Yes, and something tells me that she's totally not abusive of that power. That would be ever so dreadful. It is kind of interesting. Like, almost, like, creepy. Another beautiful lady.
Better known as her alter ego, Miss Moonstruck, talented dancer Dominique Serrant regularly performs her bewitching blend of ballet and burlesque at the Moonstruck Lounge.
Ooh.
At one time set for stardom on the West End stage, Dominique's path took an unexpected turn due to a tragic death in the family. But London's loss soon became Merle Haven's gain.
Interesting. My girl, the girl that I have a crush on, Miss Aislinn Death.
As the last remaining funeral director on the island,
Huh.
Edith Rendell ferries Merle Haven's souls to their final destination.
With spiritual?
Angel to the bereaved, she comforts those left behind, whilst pioneering carbon-neutral cremations and burials using compostable coffins.
Okay, so she's kind of got a little bit of an eco-hippie vibe, but also believing in the spirituality of the island. Interesting. I just love that still frame right there, that portrait.
Otto and Pip are Merle Haven's most famous comedy duo, having secured Best Comedic Performance for 3 years running at the prestigious Golden Orc Awards.
Ah!
Pip also has his own solo career, which includes a best-selling children's book and a cartoon series based on the Pip is Hip universe.
Oh my god. So I do actually have to ask the question then. Does magic, like, have, like, an extreme, like, population? Like, how big is this island? Can't be much bigger than Britain. And if it is bigger than Britain, then by how much? It's honestly kind of an interesting thing to think. Okay, so something tells me that it's in here. But this painting is one of the few ones that I don't really see as having an actual, like, plot to it or device to it. It's actually got a sticker on the back implying that it might be sold someday. Yay! The Hearseman.
Steve Stewart famously transported the dead in a distinctive blue station wagon until a macabre car accident in 1992 robbed him of his life and his head.
Ooh,
Since then,
spooky.
several sightings of a decapitated man driving a blue hearse have given rise to the legend of the Headless Hearseman.
Just don't ask him about his brother, the Headless Horseman. He's very bitter about it. In fact, his brother always seems to get ahead of him. But despite neither of them having a brain between them. Ooh. Security footage. I hope I didn't miss anything.
Wake up.
Night 1. Wake up. Wake up.
Wake up.
The 3 keys. Painting of a key. Well, of course. Oh. Oh, wow. Whoa. Okay. 2 eyes. What, do I just put my face? I don't have... Do I press the 2 eyes button? No. 1 eye. Okay. Wow. Well, okay, this is actually very peculiar. And once again, gotta give credit. They actually, not to say that the other FMV games were not games, but this is an actual game, guys. Like, they actually, like, thought of puzzle elements to this. Eye of Mordecai. Ooh, undulating eye. Or undulating marble that seems powerful. Well, of course it does. No. I mean, that's clearly what I meant to do. Okay, I can't actually... Damn it. Okay. So... Key. Yeah, I get it. I don't know what you want from me. Am I just supposed to plug? Plug away? Or maybe I put the painting down here? Maybe that's it. Yes, that is it. What does that mean? Oh.
Yes.
Not the, not what I would classify as the most difficult puzzle in the world, but a very interesting one nonetheless. What? Oh, hey now. Key that gives off a slight hum when you listen to it. Why would you listen to a key? Ooh. Hey now. A note with curiously uniform handwriting. The monitor reception appears to be the gateway between here and there. I must be careful not to activate it before I'm ready to leave. H. Who's H? Is that us? Because that's not Mordecai. You got anything to say that's creepy? Oh, now... Oh, check it, guys. So we still have these, but we also have...
You see them too, don't you?
I feel like I almost skipped over something. I hope I didn't skip over anything. I'll go back to the main room after this. Halloween. Also, of course, the murder of Gray took place on murderer.
Murder. You need to prove that they had the opportunity
Crispin
to
Howe.
carry out the deadly deed. So, where and when exactly was Mordecai Gray murdered? Here's what we know. At 7 p.m. on the 31st of October, Gray was scheduled to reveal his latest exhibition of portraits at Gallery Argenta. The last time he was seen or heard by anyone was when he delivered the final portraits to the gallery at 3 p.m. He told the gallery manager he had a final errand to run and that he'd be back before the grand opening. But he never came back. According to the coroner, Mordecai was murdered at precisely 7 p.m., the same time his exhibition opened. Where was he murdered? In his artist's loft on Sunvale Parade, the same place the body was found. So it's likely our killer wouldn't have had a corroborated alibi for the time of the murder.
Well, that's the biggest clue of all. Well, we've already gotten a big fat clue. Thank you, game. Let's see. Does she say anything different?
I'm Higgins, and I stopped questioning why or how
Higgins!
this existed a long time ago. I've updated the recordings with the truth for your listening pleasure.
Ooh, okay. Let's take a look, shall we? Also, night 1. I don't want to touch that, but let's see what he updated them with.
Our drunken crab fishing forefathers couldn't build a road in a straight line. Hence, the loop.
Another achievement. Art critic. Okay. I see how it is. What the? Oh, looky. It's a Rorschach test. I always hated those. No, I'm just kidding. A note. Dear friend, if you found this, then the worst has already happened. Mordecai's killer has buried me here. I must have been close to catching them. Don't let them get you too. Ooh. So does that mean that Higgins was the security guard that our old boss mentioned? Because if that's the case, very interesting. Now, yes, I am gonna go and do all the lore for all these paintings again.
Starlings are Earth's spiritual guardians that often migrate to places where immense evil is brewing.
Really?
In Merlhaven's case, they're gathering on the very creature that rose out of the ocean almost 70 years ago. What do they know that we don't?
Okay. Ooh, the crystal ball has been replaced.
Banning all paraphernalia of divination was passed to stop the dead talking about what Mayor Spence had done to them.
Ooh.
The Triumvirate did what it always does. It protected itself, leaving regular people at the mercy of the afterlife without any ability to communicate with it.
Interesting. So we are all being fed lies. We were fed lies about about everything here. I think I can slightly hear some things. I'm actually very interested now to get the paintings.
If you sit along the coastline of Merlhaven on the 16th of April, at around 10:30 you will see an army of ghost orcs deployed to the beach.
What?
It's the anniversary of their extinction.
Oh.
They know what you did, and they're not happy about it.
I do like this guy's voice acting. It's very cynically British.
See how her mysterious eyes follow you around the room? I know her name, and I'm not going to tell you.
Why would you do that? Also, I can't quite tell if her eyes are actually following me, but that is just creepy now because the idea is there.
It wasn't a freak tornado. Marcus J. McCleary, a famous coal miner who lasted 5 years in the depths, was disgruntled that people were saying the soil of the undulating hills couldn't be penetrated by anything.
Huh.
Using a giant mining drill, Marcus managed to dig a hole the size of a pencil tip. But it then erupted into a huge rip that spewed out the tornado before sealing itself up again.
OMG, guys, I am super, super happy. I appreciate that. I just wanted to say thank you, Diavecki. I'm sorry I butcher your name on stream. Thank you for making awesome games and resurrecting the FMV genre as we know it. Apparently they're on Twitch, you guys, potentially. So, well, you're watching me on Twitch, so there's that. So, but yeah, thank you. I really appreciate. Yeah, they're on Twitch, guys. So, I mean, you know that they don't stream a whole lot, but yeah, these Tim and Linda Cowles, you guys are awesome. Your entire team is awesome. Your actors and the voice actors for these that you use in these games are awesome. I will buy every game that you guys make in the future going forward. It's not even a question. There's just so much British wit and humor and love put into these games that you just can't buy these days. So, thank you for checking in. I appreciate that a lot. Means the world to me.
The catacombs under the henge served as a safe place for the witches of Merlehaven for years. The excavation in 2011 was paid for by the Argenta family.
Ooh.
I suppose they'd moved their stuff out by then.
Interesting. So the gallery's owner's family. Interesting.
Lighthouse keeper Leon Noel jumped from the lighthouse and died a year after he'd taken up residence
Whoa.
there. It was his spirit that kept the place alive, and it was only set free in 2010 when his ex-wife died. He originally jumped because she'd left him, and when he could sense she was close to the end, he left Merlehaven forever to be at her side. Gray went to prison for that thing.
Wow. That's actually very, very interesting. I love, so what is real? What isn't? You can only imagine. Is it the cheesy puns of the gallery, or is it the real shady and shifty mysticism?
It was actually Angel Abernathy, Marie's daughter, that caused all those chickens to levitate. Marie knew that too, because Angel had been trying to cast a scrying spell to find her lost basset hound, but she'd accidentally summoned a rather grumpy spirit instead.
Uh-oh.
This wouldn't have been a problem had there not been so many witnesses, along with the triumvirate having just criminalized all forms of divination.
Uh-oh. Let me guess. She was murdered. Oh.
It's no surprise that over 90% of Merlehaven tourists have already tasted the pleasures of Merleport wine before their arrival.
Huh.
It's almost as if it contained an ingredient that was luring them here.
Uh-oh. Getting some massive Cthulhu vibes with that. But yeah, thank you again to Vecchi with this game. You guys have really made my day. Ooh.
Mordecai's dream period diaries are largely incomprehensible, but he often described traveling through doorways and seeing many things he was unable to describe. One such tale was of a young girl called Kyra, who insisted she was his charge, even though he had no recollection of her.
Curious.
They ate Majesty, you know.
Huh?
After saving Merlehaven from Mayor Spence, Majesty was spit roasted by the Argenta family over a campfire at the Henge. Doesn't say that in the brochure, does it?
Interesting. So something tells me that the Argenta family are the new villains.
Steve Stewart was a wheeler dealer who'd take on any job. Stuffing bodies into the back of his car was just the one he was most well known for.
Uh-oh.
He was actually murdered by the Johnsons. They wanted to take over his business, so they beheaded him and made it look like an accident. No wonder his spirit's still driving around the island.
Ooh. Getting spooky. Alright, and last but certainly not least, the Triumvirate themselves before we pick up the portraits of our actual muses.
The Triumvirate were three swindling fishermen who were so bad at sailing, they got completely lost and ended up on Merlehaven. Their crew didn't have a say in whether they'd be elected or not, but they'd soon drawn up rules rules to ensure themselves of all the spoils and power. There are some checks and balances built in, though, as you can't have a three-way autocracy.
True. Ooh. Alright. Well, things just got more freaky. The Catherine painting. Okay, so now we pick up the paintings here. Could we use the phone? That would be interesting. The Xavier, the Surgeon turned Clockmaker, the Only Undertaker, the Burlesque Dancer Ballerina, the Finch Twins, Sunday and Monday. Also, you love that? We technically came from that room, which there was no door. And there's no staff room here. Or is there? Oh. Ha ha. Check it. Can we open this too? Oh my god, we can open this too. I don't know if I want to... I don't know if I'm getting too far ahead of the game here. Let me just double check and make sure there's nothing else back here. Oh god. Doctor? Doctor? Doctor Who? Well, wait a minute. I don't have a phone number. Don't look at me like that! Exhibition 1. Gallery, fans, home. How do I go about this? No, seriously, how do I go about this? Do I just click? Let's see. Xavier? No. Oh. Mordecai. I have no idea how this works now. All Hallows Eve. Do I go here? No, I can't go here. Okay. Phew. So there is something that can be done here. Art history. Hung your first painting to see the past. Did I really, though? All Hallows Eve? Nope. Damn it! Yes, this is what I want. Okay, apparently I can't. Confusion. Okay. Maybe we go back over here then. Oh! Ow, ow, ow. I see how it is. I think... Yeah.
Dominique, the burlesque ballerina. Whilst it seemed like everything was against her, I think we all know Dominique...
Oh, thank you, Calligraphite. Thank you. I appreciate that. Sorry, I was busy reading chat, so I want to hear this again.
The burlesque ballerina. Whilst it seemed like everything was against her, I think we all know Dominique only had herself to blame.
Really? Oh, remember the key painting. Yes, I do. Appreciate it. Okay, so... Go back to the gallery. And then hit the plaque below it once the painting is on the wall. Okay, so let's start simply put with, we'll start with Mr. Xavier's portrait. If I can find it. It's over here. There it is. Okay, where's Xavier here? Yes, Xavier. Ah, all right, let's try it. Oh, right. Gotta hit that. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I was never in the same hospital long enough to get my picture on.
Thank you. Thank you both for watching.
Too slow at surgeries. Some people even accused me of negligence. I suppose 3 months was my longest stint.
All right. Okay. Ah. Oh, and now I actually get... Oh, I feel so stupid. Now I also get exactly what those doors are. The point behind those doors is the ability for you to rewatch the cutscenes. Ah. Foolish.
No children. Mother's dead. There was Caroline for a while, but I'm pretty much all alone now.
Okay, so I'm gonna explore Xavier's to the end here, and then after that, I am going to go back to the portrait room and hear what our snarky friend Higgins has to say about everybody else.
I have a famous clock. I made it for the Neptunian Theatre Company. It was a grandfather clock you could fit a body into, but then magically disappeared, as if teleported through time. Nancy. Poor Nancy.
Oh. Oh. So let me guess, she was the inadvertent victim of that trick to try and make it work. Yes, Anna's very fun. The twins, I'm very excited to see them. In fact, I'm going to do that just now. I really love I really love Aislinn, I believe, Death. She is so amazing in her range, and I'd be lying if I said that I don't have a bit of a crush on her. She's just a great actress and very beautiful. So, yeah. Now that I remembered what with the key room, this is actually going to be much smoother now going forward. You guys really did a great job in tuning the gameplay here to actually make it feel like a puzzle, more so than usual. Let's see here. Spirits, home, criminal. Aha!
Cloning was illegal. That's why they kept us a secret for so long. By the time they went public, it was too late to do anything about it. Most people were too curious to care anyway, though. The scientific community in particular. Father said they actually got a lot of admiration for daring to break the rules.
Yeah, Aislinn. I don't know why I can't pronounce her name. She's amazing, yeah. No, yeah, that's interesting. I'm gonna try to avoid using hints as much as possible. If I can't figure out who the killer is, then so be it. Because the purpose of my first of my FMV Friday when I play these games is to just go through and play through the game first time ever raw, and whatever ending I get is whatever ending I get. If it's the wrong ending, then what I do is I just play it on my own time, but I don't spoil all the potential endings for everybody. I make sure that you get my first raw experience, basically.
Our parents go to the same party every Halloween.
Ashling, thank you.
Things
Thank
got
you for
weird
that.
last year.
That was driving me up the
Half
wall.
The island will be there though, so good luck for opening night.
Okay, I am gonna have to rewatch that again because I wasn't exactly paying attention because I was trying to read the chat again. Whoopsie. But yes, she is so awesome an actress, and I really would like to see her in more mainstream like British and TV roles. She would be, or she is that good.
Our parents go to the same party every Halloween. I'm not sure we'll be attending this year though. Things got weird last year. Half the island will be there though, so good luck for opening night.
That's actually very well done. I'm glad you guys really went all out with this one, and it really shows. And also because, and that's also cool. See, we don't actually need All Hallows Eve anymore, so it changed for those of you who didn't see or were paying attention. Okay, fans. Fans.
I can't remember a time when we weren't famous. I remember an interviewer asking us once if we felt like we were the same person. What sort of question is that to ask an 8-year-old? How would you even know? We have our fans, but most people just aren't comfortable with the idea of cloning.
No kidding. I mean, most people freaked the hell out when they were cloning what was it, Dolly the sheep back in, like, I think it was 1996 or something like that. People, I mean, I'm surprised that more people, or I think it's because of that we haven't really seen much more of that. Okay, so I'm just going through all of the portraits once again here.
Dominique, the burlesque ballerina. Whilst it seems
For Mr.
like
Higgins
everything was
again.
against her, I think we all know Dominique only had herself to blame.
Whoever voices Higgins, I'm getting major Malcolm McDowell vibes from, and that is a compliment, by the way.
Xavier Hahn hardly finished anything he started. His mother hated him, his wife tried to kill him, and like a smitten schoolboy, he fell in love with his teacher.
Yikes. All right, what's he got to say about Lilith?
Lilith Rendell ate up everyone and everything that got in her way. If you knew her real secret, you'd be as good as dead. But on the bright side, she'd handle everything for you.
But tish. Yeah. So spooky magic. All right. Origin story. Interesting. Oh. Aha. Now it's actually getting interesting.
Sunday and Monday Finch, spoiled brats whose names were
Yes,
almost
he
as
will. Will.
pretentious as they were. They thought they were so perfect. but they were born with fatal flaws.
Yes, Will Harris. Huh. Yeah. Will Harris Wallace will indeed be nominated for his voice acting work. That is the voice of Higgins. Yes, he definitely should. I think your entire cast definitely deserves, like I said, a lot more mainstream acting work. And that's not even a slight against your games. It's just that, like, I think these people should be in movies and they should be on TV. Like, you guys really picked amazing actors. So your casting and your writers should be commended for that, Diavecki.
Vice Justice Catherine Myers, a narcissistic megalomaniac who thrives on controlling...
Oh, I could have told you that one.
Fortunately, Mordecai managed to shake off her spell.
Oh, well, I could have told you that one, that she's not as what she seems. I can't wait to hear what he has to say about this guy.
Otto Pipistrel, a drunken womanizer who became increasingly jealous of the puppet he'd created. A puppet that had outgrown its master and was pulling its own strings.
It's like if Jeff Dunham became Scarface from Batman. You know, the puppet's control. Oh my gosh. Interesting. What the... I'm obviously not supposed to be here, but I really wanted to see what this is. And what it is something. Whew. And now I know why there's a sprint button. I overlooked that. Another Rorschach, eh? I'm not okay. Higgins. Gallery Argenta. Yet more stuff to come back to. Well, the plot thickens. And no, I don't think I can pick up the Rorschachs. No, I can't. Interesting. Oh, I thought I was just double checking to open the box. Does the TV say anything different, or is it the same broadcast? I think it's the same broadcast, which establishes the alibi will be the, yeah. Yeah. Well, thankfully I can turn that off, because I already saw that. Okay, fans. Wait, didn't I already do that? Wait. Fans? Home? Did I not do it right?
New York was the worst.
Oh.
We were mobbed.
Oh, I see. I didn't do
Well,
that
they
one. I
hated
thought
it.
I did.
Merlehaven's much better for her. People here leave us alone. It's just the tourists you have to watch out for.
Well, that and Cthulhu. You never know, honestly. Oh. Interesting. Let's see what Otto has to say. I just love the portrait. The artist who did the portraits, too, by the way. Both, I know that they probably were... They're just amazing.
I had this babysitter once called Holly. She looked after me for years. You know, fed me jam tarts, let me stay up late. She was great. Then all of a
Oh,
sudden,
okay, thank you.
she was gone. There was a lot of shouting, so thanks, Dad.
Oh, in other words, your home life sucked. Good to know. So, yeah, I kind of figured that you would have to keep coming back to the TV to see what was being said. I just didn't know if it was a case of it would occur on a nightly basis.
Have you always
For
wanted
more
to
information,
paint? Yeah, the living room needs doing. Just, I'm not sure what I'd be if I wasn't doing this. Lonely.
I don't know how that ties into Mordecai, though. Just saying. Like, it doesn't really seem like that's Mordecai. Oh, we can actually just... There we go. Well, that was nice and easy.
They're divorced. Don't know where my dad is. Screwing his way across the planet, I should imagine. Like father, like son.
He doesn't even deny it. He's like, okay, puppet. You're right. Don't have to rub it in on me. Alright. Trying to decide who goes next. Let's see what Miss Myers has. Portrait. Yeah, portrait.
We take a picture of our patients before they enter, and one just as they leave. A before and after, if you will. Do you want to see yours?
I wasn't part of the thing?
Argenta is a complete gem, isn't she?
Yes.
The Argenta were family friends for decades.
Ooh.
They took me in after my parents were gone, and paid for my tuition in London.
Gee. So you definitely have, you know, some reasons to be tied together. Now I'm the poor security guard schmuck who might be, wrapped into it. Just like poor old Higgins, eh? Fans, criminal, murder. Just me. Oh. Okay, I guess I have to actually, change things. That's fine. Talk about home with Dominique then, I guess. The burlesque dancer. I mean, I'm sure all of these portraits actually, like, play a scene, but, you know.
I live near the docks. It's a 2-bedroom flat with a damp problem, but it's only 5 minutes from work, so it didn't make much sense to sell it after Dad died. Adam asked me to move in with him, but I wasn't really ready. Maybe after we get to Paris.
Well, Paris is the place for a burlesque dancer, that's for sure. Murder. Ah, here it is.
Well, it wasn't an accident. They knew the risks.
What?
He didn't even spend that long down there. A few days, maybe? He was just supposed to be collecting some coal samples. 3 months later, he was dead.
Okay. Some stuff's not quite piecing together, but something tells me that when we go back to the room there with their portraits, we shall be able to figure that out a bit better.
It's the only thing we fight about. We're supposed to be saving up for Paris, but Adam says I spend too much. He's probably right. I spent a fortune last week on a new corset. It's gorgeous, though. Champagne satin with a feather trim.
Ah, I see. I totally know why that is a thing. Let's see. Lilith. Mordecai.
Quite the obsession with dead bodies, Mordecai. That's coming from an undertaker.
Like the nose ring that was added to Miss Ashling. Gallery. Gallery. Ah, yes, here we are.
I think my favourite piece is Majesty. The giant fish that fell out of the sky and killed our oppressive leader. What's not to love?
Nice.
Oh, sorry. Should have said one of your paintings, shouldn't I?
Well, it's not exactly a psychological evaluation. It's just like, you know, it is what it is.
We shut on Halloween. Gets creepy enough without having a Day of the Dead,
Hmm?
especially if the basement's full. I'll be in town though, helping kids rot their teeth. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'll still try and make opening night.
Well, that basically just explained one thing that that basically just, unless if it's corroborated, that just gave Lilith an alibi potentially.
We've had some trouble at the lounge. Things going missing, you know. Watches, wallets. Leo's putting in some cameras, but hopefully it's nothing. I'd rather Justice Hoon didn't watch the videos. He has strict rules on decency, and I'm often very indecent.
Oh my, oh my. Alright. Oh, Professor Myers. Still need to have her do a criminal one. Please tell me, please tell me, please tell me. Oh. Okay. Let me see if maybe... Excuse me. This actually will play anything.
I normally have a group of friends over
Oh,
for
okay, well,
an overly
nice.
indulgent costume party. And this year's no exception, I'm afraid. They've grown attached to the decadence of it all. But if rituals should finish early, I'll be sure to visit the gallery.
Okay. What does this say here?
I was supposed to go on a hunting trip, but it got cancelled. I just stayed in my house, drink in one hand, right in the other.
You watched the
Waiting for
police
Caroline
interview.
to come home.
So, just to confirm, you never left Merlehaven on Halloween?
No. Like I said, I just stayed at my house.
Any witnesses?
No. Thankfully, Caroline never showed.
Oh. I see how it is. So we can discover the little bits and facts, but once we actually get it done, once we actually get all of them, then we can actually move forward with the first night.
There are a lot of journalists wanting to see what goes on at the manor. We've become famous. I'm arranging several open days. Perhaps you could come, Maudie, to say a few words?
Ugh. Why would you call her Morty? Or him Morty?
We take a picture of our patients
Oh,
before they enter.
I already got that one. Okay, so that one doesn't reset. this one does?
Most of our patients have troubling dreams. But instead of medicating them, we use hypnosis as a therapy.
Oh boy.
Kim is well aware of that and is trying to blow it all out of proportion.
I have no idea who Kim is, so... Huh. Let's see here now. So Xavier could be the murderer.
He murdered both my parents and was never caught. My whole family dead. I was 13. I guess it stirred a passion in me.
I wanted to open Arkham Asylum. Essentially. In more ways than one. Ah. Aha. Let's see here.
Argenta is a complete gem, isn't she?
Nope. Saw that one already.
He murdered both my parents.
Okay. I'm just trying to get the criminal one.
Most of our patients have troubling dreams.
Arg. Spirits? No. Oh.
We take a picture of our
Yep.
patients.
Okay, maybe I have to do... Okay, I think I have to do the other people. Maybe that will get me the criminal.
Caroline's due to be released on Halloween of all days. She used to wear these clingy catsuits that left nothing to the imagination.
Oh my.
I probably won't be here for Halloween, though. I usually go hunting.
Okay. Ah, thank goodness. I was just beginning to wonder. I was like, am I really going to have to go through everything just to get Myers' first police interview? What? I bet you... What? Oh no. Don't tell me I have to... Oh, Drock. Let me guess. I have to click certain buttons. Excuse me. Gallery, family, home. Merlehaven Manor. Hate, power. Portrait. Can I not get criminal right away? But that's what I have to get for her. That's what I have to get for the ending, right? That's what I have to get, or what I have to get for the police interview? Oh. Okay. Oh. Aha. Alright, well, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna watch these interviews, and then we're gonna get the rest of the video bits from these.
Can anyone verify your whereabouts on the evening of the 31st of October?
So,
My
yeah.
friends. They were with me from around 6 o'clock.
Where exactly?
At my house.
And they were there the whole time? What were you doing?
Talking to ghosts. Well, trying to anyway.
I can't tell if you're mocking him or if you're actually serious. What about you, Otto?
I was at home.
Why?
Well, Marcy's gig had been cancelled. I knew there'd be alcohol at the gallery and I didn't want to tempt myself.
When was the last time you drank alcohol?
This morning.
So by tempt yourself, you mean...
I didn't want to see his face. Mordecai.
Oh. All right, Otto. Interesting. So he might actually have something for that. All right, let's see if the Finch twins have any more.
Well, our parents are gallery patrons, so we go there a lot. They get an incredible amount of work for such a small gallery. Did you see the Wilmington retrospective? We love that.
I'm sure you did. Let's see. Mordecai. What do you have to say about him?
Mordecai, could I use your bathroom?
All of her eyes. Oh, I see.
She'll be fine. Monday's always been a bit sensitive health-wise. Mother blames the surrogate.
Okay, I gotta see that again because I was actually focused on something else.
Sorry, Mordecai, could I use your bathroom? It's okay. I just feel a bit sick. She'll be fine. Monday's always been a bit sensitive health-wise.
Oh. Okay. So in other words, I just missed out on the police interview for Professor Myers. Uh-oh. For the first part.
I told you I wasn't trying to flee the island. I had an audition in Paris on the 1st.
Cutting it a bit fine, weren't you?
I could have made it if you hadn't stopped me from getting the last boat.
And where were you before that, between 4 and 7 p.m.?
At home. Packing.
Can anyone confirm that?
No. I live alone.
I was in town with Jenna. Loads of people must have seen us. From about 4 o'clock onwards.
What time did you leave?
I helped Jenna shut up shop. Then we both headed to the gallery at about 8 p.m. It couldn't have been me.
Or could it? So basically, Professor Myers and Dominique so far have the most concrete alibis. Oh, okay, I see. I see how it is.
Uncle Steve's the headless horseman, not me. When he died, Dad took over and changed the name from Stewart's to Rendell's. Tough times.
Ah.
Lots of arguments.
Sounds about right. Interesting. Interesting.
His wife jumped from the lighthouse. He was just staring into space. His 2 kids drawing all over the table. Mr. Britton, the music teacher.
Wow.
My old music teacher.
I think I'm starting to get it. So you have like a finite amount of questions that you can ask, but in order to get these, so you have to kind of pay attention to the gallery, but you also can collect flavor text basically by once you've gotten them. I see now.
We had a break-in at home. Probably just...
So now I get it. You get like 5 eyes,
They
aka
stole a
5
couple of
questions that you can
transplant organs
ask.
from the fridge, a kidney, and a liver. I told you I don't just bury people.
Ugh. As bizarre as that is, I gotta hear it again. Ugh.
We had a break-in at home. Probably just kids. They stole a couple of transplant organs from the fridge, a kidney, and a liver. Told you I don't just bury people.
Ugh. Creepy. Alright. Do we have anything else for Lilith here, or... Nope. Okay. Oh my god, I feel so stupid. I can see the eyes now. So you actually get 6 of them. Okay. Yep. It's all clicking together now. Yes, it is. Excuse me, did I already do that? No? Okay.
I live next to the theatre district, so it's quite quick to get here. I'd cycle, but where would I put my bike?
So, for anybody who's kind of curious, I just realized that you have like 6 like chances to ask like the various portrait questions here, and then you have none left. Those are your eyes from the keypad that we had initially.
I usually plan a hunting trip for Halloween, even though it's the best time of year for sales. You'd think New Year or spring or Christmas, but Halloween is when I'm perpetually asked for Zorigami, a type of possessed clock. Kyoko taught me how they're made. She said they'd only work if filled with blood and passion.
Okay. Do I really have to talk to you ever again? I'm just kidding. Alright, let's see here now. Did I already ask this of her?
The audition's early on the 1st, so I'm travelling the day before and staying over.
Ah.
If I can afford it. Paris hotels are cheap though, right?
No.
Anyway.
No.
Sorry.
Paris is one of the most expensive cities in the world. I've never been, and I can tell you that.
Not superstitious, no. But I do get easily spooked. I'm kind of happy I won't be here on Halloween. Too many ghosts.
Interesting. Let's see here now. Alright, Otto. What did we deliberately ask him so we know what flavor text we can get? Or flavor dialogue, rather. Disagreement.
So, Marcy's wanted me sober, and generally I need a drink, for my nerves. It was 6 drinks. No alcohol, no show. So they kicked us out. They didn't kick us out. I was just doing them a favour. Sure you were. Another whiskey?
Nice. Again, it's like Jeff Dunham if the puppet was like Scarface from Batman the Animated Series or Batman, just in general.
I'm doing 3 shows this Halloween, all at Marcy's, so unless they cancel, sorry, can't come. That's what he tells all the girls.
Oh, no!
For 1 minute. Whoa, I'm just a puppet, pal.
Oh my god, that's actually... Oh my god, that was a good one. Good one, game.
I got an injunction, so...
Alright,
I
thank
can't
you.
100 feet. Happens a lot. It's fans. They get a bit, tunnel visioned. You slept with her. Yeah, but some people just can't let it go. 15 times. It's not all her fault, but it does get to a certain point, and it's the only thing that you can do. He's a dick.
Okay, so... Aha! I have used all eyes. Okay, so now... Oh, that was just a speck of dust. Oh, okay, so night 3. Oh. Okay, so now I gotta watch the police interview again just to make sure. Or actually, let me just check here. I need to watch Xavier's police interview again because I'm very convinced that Dominique is the right choice because I can't put a finger on Professor Myers.
I was supposed to go on a hunting trip, but it got cancelled. I just stayed in my house, drink in one hand, rifle in the other, waiting for Caroline to come home.
So, just to confirm, you never left Merlehaven on Halloween?
No. Like I said, I just stayed at my house.
Any witnesses?
No. Thankfully, Caroline never showed.
So it's either Xavier or Dominique. The hell? I'm kind of confused. I was like, okay. Oh, all right. Oh. Oh, I see how it is. This is more just a checklist.
I'm Higgins, and I stopped questioning why or how this place existed a long time ago. I've updated the recordings with the truth for your listening pleasure.
All right. So now the real question is, do we activate the TV or do we go back? Oh. Actually, here, let's double check and see if any of these have been completed. Oh, interesting. So we haven't come across a lot of these yet. Oh. Damn it. So I did miss some of these. Great. So I was doing pretty good. I was doing good in the sense that of getting that, but not the other things. Huh. Damn. Crap. Yeah, so I missed out. That's actually... I should have put more thought into that. I literally did not think that this would matter. Well done. That's how you create replay value, folks. All right, so we're just going to continue, and I think how we continue is we look at the monitor. And return. Yep. Come sail away, come sail away, come sail away with me.
The night shift can feel pretty long, but pretty uneventful too, am I right? Am I? Right? You'll get used to it. I'm just glad I can get back to my normal sleeping pattern now. I did not enjoy your job. Have another
Really?
good night.
Really? Oh, of course you would say that. Because, well, you know, you had to watch over your own gallery. Thanks for putting all those paintings out yesterday. Just 2 more days to go. Take care. Aw. You say anything different?
Welcome to Gallery Argenta. I'm Jamie, your jovial art museum information educator. Push my buttons and see how I respond.
Interesting. Well, we know how you respond. Glorious painting of an island. Worried looking boar. Okay. Mirrorless butterflies. So for those of you watching, what are your thoughts on this? You creeped out or you intrigued? I can tell you for a fact that I am definitely going to end up replaying this a second time. And said second playthrough is in fact going to involve me like changing up my what I did in this first playthrough now that I understand how the question system works, because I do want to experience everything that the dialogue has to offer, as well as just the game in general. Now I'm gonna stick with this current playthrough because I do not want to wreck the current flow that we've got going, but and hopefully maybe we'll be able to figure things out here. And maybe redo certain things. Or not redo certain things. We'll be able to actually figure out who the killer is without having to replay the game here. Butcher. Nope. It was worth a try. It was a pig, so... Docks? I'm interested to see what Higgins says about this. Yay!
Merlehaven is still a major fishing venue, and its shores offer plentiful supplies, enough to keep the whole island fed for years. The docks pictured here are built on the very same site the original settlers landed.
Sure they are. Can't wait to hear what Higgins has to say in response to that. Excuse me. The hunt? I'm assuming that might be the boar? That might be the boar. Yep. Haha.
Native to Merlehaven, the wild boar is generally harmless, though sometimes still hunted for sport. It's a frowned-upon activity that the Triumvirate continuously consider banning, and Gray was against the hunt too. His painting aimed to bring more eyes onto their plight.
For the record, boar can be dangerous. Don't let the game fool you. Oh, this one's easy. Butterfly Park.
The Merlehaven Butterfly Park and Centre for Tourism is on the north
Really?
coast of the island and is home
Okay.
to over 2,000 exotic butterflies from all over the world.
Ooh.
Merlehaven has its own unique butterfly species too, a merlefly, which resembles a red admiral but with asymmetrical markings on its wings.
Interesting. All right. Sorry. The bluff. This one.
Abernathy's Bluff is the most inhospitable rock face on the island, luring countless mountaineers to their death every year. Whilst potentially deadly for the people that take part in the sport, it's supplied millions of pounds worth of revenue to Merlehaven in tourism.
Interesting.
Abernathy's Bluff is the most inhospitable rock face on the island, luring countless mountaineers to their death every year. Whilst potentially deadly for the people that take part in the sport, it's supplied millions of pounds worth of revenue to Merlehaven in tourism.
I just had to rehear that because of pounds. Like, I forget that that's the British currency here. A theater. It is actually kind of interesting. Maybe this is the theater. I don't know. It is.
The Baconian was founded in 1967 by Olivia Argenta,
More
who
Argenta.
believed Sir Francis Bacon was the true author of the works generally associated with Shakespeare.
Really?
To this day, any play originally thought to be by Shakespeare can only be performed at the Baconian if it is credited to Sir Francis in the programme.
Wow. Somebody's got some British Sir Francis Bacon love, I guess. Don't get me wrong, I love me a good plate of bacon, but... The mines... No? Okay. No? Okay. Again, some of these are more obvious than others, which is not terrible. I mean, there's only so much you can guess. I didn't expect that to work. The Butcher is probably a creepy painting. Creepy pasta, if you will. Oh, maybe this room. Nope. That would have been kind of interesting if we completed all the paintings in that room. Excuse me. Alright, now I'm confused. Where? Is it the future? That wouldn't make any sense. But it's the only one I haven't tried. Correction, it's one of the only ones I hadn't tried. What the hell? No. Excuse me, do I have to replace a painting that I've already... Oh! I walked past this one.
Island was discovered in 1953
I feel silly.
by crab fishermen who'd sailed too far out of the wash. The island was populated by many great auk, even though they had been declared extinct over 100 years before. These penguin-like creatures are still celebrated in Merlehaven's annual Auk Festival.
Just don't talk about the orc, okay? Sorry. That's... I can make bad puns too. Ooh. Hello, leggy dame.
I've just had a call from Lord Barnet asking to loan one of Gray's portraits. They're having a charity auction they want a centrepiece. Could you be a love and pick one for me? Just leave it in reception, I'll call in for it. I'll be back tomorrow.
Ooh. Choose portrait for Sasha. Oh. Oh, that's actually a marker. Okay, so I guess it's who you don't think is the murderer. I'm gonna pick the Finch twins. Because obviously if the painting's not in the gallery, it can't be there in the end when you it can't be in the dream world. You can't ask it questions. So we'll miss out on some dialogue, but it's definitely there. Does Higgins have anything else here to say? Oh, we already get oh, so Higgins was investigating and they occupy me with their stories. But it's the police interviews that will help me solve this murder. 3 questions, all in order, then touch their names. Well, that's convenient. Also, yep, we just have the portraits now. Does he say anything different?
Higgins.
Okay, no.
I stopped questioning why or how this place existed a long time ago. I've updated the recordings with the truth for your listening pleasure. Something has changed.
Could you be more specific? Because I don't know what you mean.
Merlehaven is not an island. It's a creature.
What?
There is no bottom to Merlehaven. If you dive downwards, you will see more rubber-like skin that looks the same as that which is found on the undulating hills. There's no question that Merlehaven Island is part of a sentient creature. But the problem is, nobody knows what it wants.
Oh boy. Getting major Cthulhu vibes. Or Cthulhu, depending on how you enunciate it.
If you're lucky, you might be able to convince a helicopter pilot to land in some unmarked grassy knoll to pick you up. But since there's no airport on the island, the only way in or out is through this ungodly dock. Merlehaven is mostly surrounded by sharp, gangly underwater protuberances. The dock is where fewest are found, but they still take out the odd ship or two.
Interesting. Undulating hills, huh?
Real Merlers call Abernathy's Bluff Lover's Muff.
Ah!
Of all the broken hearts that leap from the precipice into
Oh.
the salty embrace of the sea below. A few people even get pushed.
Uh-oh. Interesting.
Let's not start on the Argentas, shall we? But here's some food for thought. Olivia Argenta bought the rights to the written works of Sir Francis Bacon in 1966.
She can do that? Interesting, she can do that. Why do I get the feeling that the Argentas are the main villains of this game?
The Butterfly Park is incandescently beautiful with its water fountains and Art Nouveau sculptures, and the most wonderful place to relax. That is until you realize that the merle fly is actually carnivorous, like the Pheneseca tarquinius, and enjoys gnawing on its bedfellows.
Ugh.
Every year, on the night before Halloween, the Triumvirate organizes a secret boar hunt as a peace tribute to the incoming wave of spirits. They will never ban boar hunting unless it looks like they might run out of boars.
Interesting. The plot thickens. Deeper still. Did I miss one? I think I did. Where was it? Is it the Undulating Hills one? I don't want to miss out on anything that the game... that Higgins or the game tells me. It was in here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, yeah, never mind. It was these 4, and then the 2 in here. So yeah, it was 6. Duh. I am good at counting. All right. What do you got me for me this time? Trick or treat. Merlehaven's Unsolved Mysteries.
successfully charge somebody with murder, you need to prove that they had the opportunity to carry out the deadly deed.
Right.
So, where and when exactly was Mordecai Gray murdered? Here's what we know. At 7 p.m.
We already saw that. Garg. Okay.
I told you I wasn't trying to flee the island. I had an audition in Paris on the 1st.
Cutting it a bit fine, weren't you?
I could have made it if you hadn't stopped me from getting the last.
Okay. Oh, okay. Alright, so Catherine, does she have... Yes! You can get the police interview first.
The security camera we installed to protect the phone box in the theatre district has itself been vandalized. I'd say it was the work of children, but they've been very precise in their destruction.
Okay. I think this will actually change over the...
I was at home.
The whole day?
I was preparing for a costume party.
On your own?
Yes. I was on my own until about 7:30.
Oh. Ain't that a convenient coinky dink? Okay. So... No. Okay, so now I'm curious. Night 1. How do I trigger night 2 then? How do I trigger night 2? I'm confused because I'm on night 2. How do I trigger... How do I trigger... How do I trigger it?
Oh no. No.
Failed?
No.
Is it one of these? Is it literally just one of these where we try? Where we try like everything and then hope it works? 7.
Oh no.
Okay, so 7. Okay, now I'm convinced. I have to check the phone booth here. 7, 6. Oh, it tells you.
Oh no.
Damn it! I'm sorry, this is a little clunky with the control stick. I imagine it's better on PC. 4, 7. Four, 7, 7. Okay. Four, 7, 7, 5. How deep do I have to go? Four, 7, 7, 5, 3. What is the end game? Do I have to dial a full number? Okay. Visual memory, don't fail me now. 7 again.
Yes.
Yay? I guess. What did that exactly do? Did it reset anything? No, it really didn't. What? What? Excuse me. Alright, well, let's see here in the room if there's anything that I can... If the stuff that I can ask... Disagreement with Lilith. Let's try that. Because I thought I did. And I can check. Double check here. Okay. Let's try it. I have no idea if that changed anything or what. Maybe it did, maybe it didn't.
To successfully charge somebody with murder.
Nope. Okay. Oh! There's the door. Okay. So I'm actually gonna do this though first.
We're talking about the Johnsons, right? They accused me of messing with their mortuary to cover up for their own negligence.
Right.
It was after Mum and Dad died.
Okay. So before I move forward with the next video there, I want to see... Because it's clear that you can fill up the puzzles. I just need to make sure that I'm not missing anything from the first room before I advanced. Ah, gallery portrait fame. I think I will make sure that I've got that. With Dominique first. I'll have to be very careful then. Oh, of course, it's literally one of the very few things that I didn't get. Ugh. Alright, sorry for going back and forth here. I want to kind of unlock these other stories to piece together a puzzle. Gallery portrait fame. And now I'm grateful for the sprint button. Gallery.
Anyone can be famous. I want to be adored. Put me on a pedestal and shower me with rose petals. Adam doesn't get it. He's like a dog, happy with whatever he's given. But I need passion. I want to be wanted.
Oh. Well, ain't that great, huh? Let's see. Portrait.
When I'm rich and successful, I'm going to have a giant self-portrait hanging in the foyer of my New York apartment.
Huh.
That's what famous people do, right? Maybe I'll let you paint me.
Oh my. Well, the self-absorbed ones do. Alright, I am just going to double check, because I do not want to miss what the last one is. And I know I'm probably wasting some of this stuff, but I do want to make sure that I get it. Okay, so...
I'm excited by the thought of my portrait hanging in the gallery.
Yay! I completed a
Who knows?
story.
It'll be worth millions one day. I was on the cover of our West End musical, so I must have a pretty face.
Oh, so these are character lore. Like, yeah, some of them are important to the story, but some of them are also valuable to the actual excuse me, to the actual to the actual or like some of these are actually for completing like lore stories. Nice. I see how it is. Okay. So actually I'm going to miss out on the Wednesday, or not the Wednesday, Monday and Sunday. Okay, so I actually want to, doll farts. Okay, so murder and fame for Otto then. I know I'm technically wasting these, but I want to get the police, I'm going to get the police interviews. But I also want the character lore.
Well, I thought my mum was going to kill my dad at one point. Pretty much why I just hid in my room all the time. I had more time to work on Pip, I guess.
Interesting. Alright, so again, my apologies for going back. Because it does explain a lot. And now, more than ever, I actually want to redo this because I thought these were spoilers. So part of that's on me. I thought these were spoilers. It turns out they were actually vital pieces to the puzzle. Just for the characters instead of the actual, maybe, like, figuring out who the murderer is. So I'm definitely going to want to replay this, but with getting the character backstories instead. So let's see here now. Excuse me. Let's see. What was it? Fame? Okay, I just want to make sure I'll have to rework. Who actually has something that I can use to get Otto's one? Family and home. Okay. Could use the good doctor then. So we're actually not going to finish this in one stream, I don't think, guys. This is actually way more in-depth than I thought it was going to be. Home.
If my parents had used gift bags instead of wrapping paper, they'd still be alive. I don't really celebrate Christmas anymore.
What? Okay. Okay.
They went to buy wrapping paper from Jensen's.
Oh.
And never came back.
Oh.
Some idiot in a balaclava was holding up the post office with a gun.
Really?
They were shot several times.
Wow. That's rough. Oh, perfect. Yes. So I'll get at least the first 3 done.
He's the famous one. And I just made him out of bits. When they argued, I'd hide in my room building Pip. I didn't have an imaginary friend, but I just spoke for him. And then we chatted like all the time. And the rest is history.
Nice. Okay, so let's go back and actually watch 1 or 2 of these character backstories, shall we? Now that we've got them. Also, Mr. Xavier. I don't think negligent is... Yeah, he doesn't have anything else that we need to worry about. thankfully, in regards to his backstory. Aha, see? Glowy boxy. Oh.
Catherine's
And Higgins.
parents were killed when she was just 13.
Higgins.
They'd gone out to buy Christmas wrapping paper, only to be shot multiple times in the post office by an armed robber who was never found.
Huh.
She studied law to seek ways to avenge her parents, and it almost worked.
Interesting. Nice. So Higgins actually tells the story then for them. Ugh, that's crazy. That's creepy. These are more paintings, I assume, from Mordecai then.
Otto's parents lived a marriage of convenience, neither content nor alone. But as the years went by, Mr. Pipistrelle's indiscretions became more frequent and public, like the arguments that followed. A teenage Otto, sheltered in his room, and having too much time and imagination on his hands, created Pip, a best friend he could talk to whilst his parents' relationship self-destructed.
Damn. Ah, the starlet.
Dominique Serrant was a rare triple threat. A dancer, singer, and actor whose talents burned so bright that she landed the lead role in a West End musical as a complete unknown.
Huh.
And no longer would she be a nobody from a nowhere island. Dominique was destined for greatness, and she couldn't wait to leave her past behind. Or at least, that's what she thought.
Dun dun dun. Alright, so now we'll move forward with the second room. Get a little bit more motive here. It is nice that these TVs stick around too. Tied by chalky rope. Retired.
As you might have realized by now, Mordecai Gray was not having a great Halloween. After being incapacitated, Gray's assailant proceeded to tie him to a chair with a piece of climbing rope that was found at the scene. Gray himself was not a climber, and there was no reason to believe the rope had started life in his loft.
Huh.
A later analysis concluded the murderer had some kind of chalk residue on their hands that had been transferred to the rope during bondage. Whilst chalk is commonly used as a component of many things, the forensics examiner was adamant they were looking for a killer who either weightlifted at Merlehaven's gym,
Really?
was a rock climber, or a patron of Daxon's sporting goods.
Huh.
But doesn't it also mean that our murder was premeditated?
Yes.
Whoever tied Mordecai up, they had something they wanted to say to him before dealing the final blow.
Uh-huh. That's very true. Ooh. Ooh, what's with the book? Okay. So we've got a lot of stuff to do. And unfortunately, the Wednesdays cannot be here, so... Or Sunday here, so... Alright. Let's see. Lilith Divination. I just didn't want to end up picking anything that was wrong. Divination! Dun dun dun!
The future is lab-grown meat.
Oh god, you're one of those
Eat
hippies.
lab meat. It's exactly the same. Just less murdery.
To be fair, I don't have a problem with that. I know that some people would, but... honestly, there are far worse things. Might as well do favor while we're right here.
I didn't know she was your daughter. Kyra
What?
said you left her in the hills.
What?
Do you need any help with her?
Okay. Okay, I might have to rewatch that though. Oh god, so this... I see, so this is another puzzle to get to the third night. Why? Recycle? How does that work? I might have to Google that because I don't want to do anything stupid. Instead, we're going to go back to the character lore room, which I'm sure there's probably a way to get back here faster. But, although we do move at pretty good speed, so what do I know? Celebrity skin. Okay. Okay. I guess I'm going to focus on getting the police interviews first, and then getting the... with what's left, I'll get the... I'll try to unlock the other things here for backstory. Although, like I said, unfortunately this... or, well, unfortunately for you guys, but I guess maybe fortunately for me, this will require a second playthrough. Because I do want to get all the stuff, so...
They're not nightmares as such, just the day unpacking itself. Whoever's in the morgue, if I've been preparing someone, I tend to dream about them. Well, not about exactly. It's more like I am them and I'm having their dream. It's weird, but it's cheaper than cinema tickets.
Nice. I will say this, for the record, by the way. I will say this, by the way. It is kind of interesting then that, technically speaking, you don't actually need like certain elements. Obviously they're voice acted as such, just in case, but you don't actually need certain elements. So yeah, that's actually kind of cool. Like, some of this stuff doesn't pertain to any, or it's just flavor, but it's not an unnecessary type of flavor either.
I didn't know she was your daughter.
Okay. We're going to come back to that a little bit. Instead, we're going to go to Dominique here and see if we can find paint. It is kind of annoying that you have to go through them in order, like, of which they appear. Like with the police interviews, but
I've been reading up on you, Mordecai Gray. Your
have you now?
Thousands, tens of thousands. You've got connections all around the world. I want to make a deal.
I'm beginning to think that you're already the murderous muse, if you will. Like, he wouldn't pay you enough. Very well designed. Payment? Yes, payment.
Sure, I'll take my money for the blood now, but I still need my half of the painting when you sell it. You promise?
What?
Don't screw
what?
me over, Mordecai. I want to be famous. I want everyone to know my name.
Blood? Blood? I sure hope this is not... No, wait, that joke doesn't work. But seriously, blood? What the hell? Mordecai, I know you're... I figured the dude's eccentric, but still. Yikes. Okay. Okay. Huh. Interesting. But yeah, so I'm not going to get all this 100% the first time, but that actually does at least create an incentive for me to replay so I can watch everything. So I'll give credit where credit's due for that. No, I don't want that. Oh. Phew. Okay. This is the last one for Lilith right now. But it gets her police interview.
Physically, I mean. He used to take me climbing. He even did Abernathy's bluff a couple times. I was too chicken. I've still got some of his old gear packed away in boxes. I can't throw it away.
Yeah, I'm half convinced that you are the killer. Let's see. Xavier. Motive.
I need to understand why you put blood in the paintings.
What?
I saw you measure it out quite carefully before mixing it in with the paints.
What?
It's some kind of blood magic, Mordecai.
Well, I mean, it would be fitting considering his name, Mordecai Gray, but still. That's creepy. Payment. Payment. Opportunity. Paint. We're going to finish night 2 here, and then I think I'm going to actually call it a stream because... I don't know. But I am starting to get the hang of this in terms of, like, how it's handled. Paint. Okay, paint. Sorry, I'm just trying to locate one that I need here. Paint.
You really don't remember being a patient at the manor?
What?
Defacing public property?
Really?
The lighthouse?
Really?
You don't remember any of it?
What, so we were a graffiti artist? That's kind of lame. I mean, somewhat. Let's see. Payment. Did we get set off with that? No, I don't think we did. Auto with motive, though. Right? Yep.
We kissed, her and I. I don't know her name, but we kissed in the Butterfly Park. She doesn't speak, and then after the kiss, she just ran. And I started to chase after her, and then I thought, no, I should be more respectful. You know, if that's what she wants to do, then I should let her go.
Interesting. In fact, it seems almost kind of obvious that you have to replay this in order to get to get like Sundays and like some of the other things here. Wonder how that actually works. Favor. Eyes. Why eyes?
Any legislation needs my approval first, then Mayor Garcia. Finally, Justice Hoon stamps it into law. I can get anything done in a day, though. Why? What were you thinking of?
Curiouser and curiouser. Okay, that helps me none. Although there is one for divination.
That's the only thing that Justice Hoon and I don't see eye to eye on.
Huh.
I don't think paraphernalia of divination should remain criminalized.
Huh.
They were extraordinary times that led to that law.
Interesting. Okay. Help and knots. I haven't seen knots. So... Help. Dreams. Alright, I'll double check here, and then after that, I'll go back to the main room because I want to see how close I am to getting some things unlocked here. Like what I would need to do for various things. Okay, so yeah, I've got Lilith and I've got Xavier here that have more to them. Help. Okay, so help for Lilith. Because I want to try to unlock the stories, the backstories for the characters as much as doing other stuff.
You've got a way of getting secrets out of people, haven't you, Mordecai? Mordecai. Chai. I infuse their drinks with cannabis. Makes them slightly less despondent for a while.
Interesting. Interesting. I'm gonna try this. Might not amount to
A lot
anything.
of pallbearers go to the gym. It's not for vanity. A loaded coffin can be quite heavy. I go very occasionally. Once a year, maybe.
Okay. So that wasn't it. Okay. Xavier has a decent amount of things left. Now I just need to see, in terms of backstory, what would connect him. Dreams. Okay, so dreams. And then eyes. So negligent. Which we haven't run into. We haven't run into negligent yet. And eyes.
Nurse Caroline. My Caroline.
Sweet
She was
Caroline.
She
Ba-da-da-da.
my failed surgeries, and how my insistence on perfection killed them all. She said she did it for me. I was deregistered immediately.
Yikes. Yeah, I don't know. Help not. Damn it. Motive. Guess we'll try this. See if we get what we need.
It's tried, but
I don't think I'll get the
fell in
police
love
interview.
with her.
Yeah, I don't think I'll get in love.
And I never told her.
I don't think
Yoko
we'll.
didn't know for 1 minute where I wanted to place my second hand.
Oh God.
Clockmaker's joke. If only life had been different.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get all the police interviews for this one. Nope. Yeah, I'm not gonna get all the police interviews for this one, sadly. Alright, Otto, let's get this one out of the way at least so that we can replay it.
I knocked my back out at one point, doing weights.
Ah.
Are you fat shaming me? I had a knot in my back that took weeks to massage out. That's not all she massaged out, is it?
Nice. Ooh, perfect. That's one that I needed for Xavier. Yay. Alright.
I'm not much of a... too long to make a clock, and I charge far too little for it. Fortunately, Mother had some investment she'd kept hidden from me.
Okay. If you say so. Alright, let's see, motive.
We kissed. Her and I. I don't know her name, but we kissed. in the butterfly park.
Oh,
Doesn't speak.
we did that. We did that one already, thankfully. We did that one, thankfully. Let's see. Problem. Let's do that one here.
Layla was a fan. We slept together for a while until she got pregnant.
Uh-oh.
I mean, I probably would have stopped either way.
Oh, God.
The kid
Uh-oh.
didn't make it.
Oh. Yikes. That's just... Oh. It's rough. Let's see here now. Opportunity.
That stuff with Layla, it's made me a pariah. So Pip gets all the offers nowadays. Yeah.
Oh.
I kill less people. I'm not really in the right headspace to perform anyway. Yeah, he's sober. I'm a bit miffed they didn't want me to do the voice though. Yeah, me too, pal.
Okay. Darn. Figures. It's exactly what I... Oh, well, I guess I can do Xavier's at least. Alright, and then I'll go back up to the...
You said one of the tennis twins was sick. I can't legally deal out advice anymore, but I'll help if I can. I can review the medication she's on and check any results.
Okay. Alright. I'm just gonna double check those rooms again. And then we'll watch the police interviews. And then after that, I will probably end up calling it a stream. Favor. Okay. So let's look for favor. I think there's one. Is negligent up here? I can't remember. I don't think it is. No. Because otherwise I'd do that one too. Damn it. Okay, I guess I can't get Xavier a little more. But I did do knots for Pip, so there's that. So sport, I guess?
When I was a boy, my father used to chase me through the woods with rope and a hunting rifle.
Really?
He'd give me 30 seconds, and then I'd hear a shot. I learned to hold my breath and keep my muscles still.
Yikes.
Surgical precision. It's not sport though, is it? Hunting your children.
No. Jeez, you think... It's kind of... I'm beginning to wonder, is Mordecai actually a psychologist or a painter? Yeesh.
I don't have any rope. I did, but I threw it away a while ago.
Now, why did you have rope?
For roping things.
When did you throw it away?
Oh, well before Halloween.
Uh-huh. So you say. Rope.
I get some things delivered from there.
What things?
Items for the yacht, mainly. Fishing rods, ropes.
Who delivers?
I don't know. Angelica? She's from the gym.
Okay.
You and I both know about the residue.
How do you know about the residue?
Come
Lilith?
on, it's on my gloves, isn't it? The disposable gloves I wear. It's the same chalk the coroner found on the body.
Really? Okay, so that's a little fishy.
Do you still have any of his climbing gear?
I kept his harness, sentimental items. I gave everything else to Frank, one of his buddies.
Any rope?
No, good quality rope is pretty expensive, so he called dibs on that straight away.
Alright, so I'm out of questions though. So back to the monitor we go, unfortunately. Then again, I do feel like you're not supposed to figure out everything, every single thing all at once. So there's that. I do feel like I missed some opportunities though. Actually, since I don't have any things I can waste, let me see what would happen if I tried the recycle thing, unless I have to have energy for it. Okay, you have to have energy for it, or else you can't do it. Good to know. Alright. So we'll complete the second night here, and then I will call it a stream, and then ideally next Friday we'll complete my first playthrough of Murderous Muses, and maybe even do a second playthrough, or part of a second playthrough, where I try to complete, or try to better examine some of the character backstories right away, because I do not wish to miss out on such things. It just so happened that way when I played. So, excuse me. We shall very well see for the next FMV Friday. Otherwise, I mean, maybe I'm overthinking it too. Maybe.
I know. We've had tons of visitors lately. I think Mordecai's creepy paintings coupled with Halloween are working perfectly. Plus his murder, obviously. And the fact they just reopened the case. Don't worry. You are night watch only. You don't have to deal with any customers. Only the shady sort that come at night.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Just remember, it's your last night tonight. 3 nights on, 4 nights off. What a job, eh? See you in the morning. That's actually kind of nice. Okay. So, gotta find more paintings. There's a butcher. Yeah, so these are basically, I think, or for obvious reasons, these are the last of the paintings that we need to find for the museum. Just one more. Okay. Where was the last? Unless there's only 5? The future might be... Okay, so I got 1, 2. If that's not a painting that I can actually get access to, 1 here, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So yeah, there's only 5 that I can access because the future one's roped off. I'm assuming it's the ending to the game. All right. But with that in mind, I've had a blast with this game. But as much as I want to complete it tonight, I'm gonna end up saving it for next week. Next week's FMV Friday is going to be earlier in the day though, because I have work from 2 to 10 p.m. So if you guys are interested at all in watching me complete Murderous Muses with also maybe a bit of an additional content playthrough in regards to getting the character backstories and in like a new game plus mode, because I don't think it'll take too long to get through the first run through of the game. I hope you guys will join me then. I'll release the stream time via Twitter, so keep your eyes peeled on that if you aren't already a follower of mine, or on my Discord, which is also linked in the channel description if you aren't already a follower there. Okay? And I don't know if I'm going to go through with it, but Sunday I am planning to go through and stream Red Dead Redemption 2. We shall see. It really just depends on the time. On Sunday, we'll see. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Otherwise, so long, see you later, goodbye. Hope you enjoyed the ride. I hope you all stay happy, stay healthy, stay beautiful, stay sane. And until next time, ta-ta for now. Please do me a favor and stay tuned for the raid so that as I get you guys out to somebody here for some more content on your Friday night. Okay?